Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to learn how to export the data in Excel sheet. So as we have seen that guys, in previous video we have learned about how to import the Excel data into a database, and now we are going to export the data from the database in Excel sheet in PHP. So guys, now let's get started. So let's move to this file where this is our index page. Okay, so let me just copy this full thing and paste it once again. Margin top 5, how to export Excel, export data from database in Excel sheet using PHP. Okay, so now let's change this. Over here, I need one. So let's check with the select option data over here because I want to download that files in multiple. So that is your Excel extensions like XLSX, and then one be this, and then one will be CSV file. Okay, CSV XLS. Done guys. So now let's design this form control, and the class name I want to give this as export file type. And then guys, one button, so which we already have, and instead of save Excel data we are going to tell export Excel data. Okay, or export Excel button we can tell, and here let's change this button name to export. All set guys, and now let's see the output for this. Refresh. Perfect. Okay, so here we can select the required and click on export to export the data. So now guys, let's begin with the coding part. So now guys, let's click on this button and go to the form action code.php with the method post by taking this input select option values. Okay, so now let's copy this button name and go to code.php file, and let's begin with coding part. So guys, first up we are going to use if condition to check the button is clicked or not with the help of is set function, where the button is coming with the help of post method. Done. And now guys, let's get the file type, that is your file type over here, and store in a variable called file extension name. So file extension name is equal to dollar underscore post method of your input field type. Done. And now guys, let's get the data from our database. So which data? I mean this data which we have imported the Excel values. So yep, let's type the student is equal to, where we'll tell select all the data from students table. Okay, so the table name is students over here. Let's copy that and paste here. And now let's run this query. So you can just type query run is equal to with the help of MySQL query function. So first database connection and then your query, that is the students query. Done. Once this is executed, now you need to check in a if condition if a record exists or not. So inside this, with the help of MySQL number of rows function, you can check over here your executed query. So you can just take this query run and paste here. When this is success, you are going to show, else you are going to tell that no record found. So for that case guys, you are going to, let me just copy from below and paste here until no record found. That's it. So you are using session, make sure session is started. And now guys, what if we get the data? So over here the main role comes to export our Excel data. So yep, let's go to our documentation, and at this welcome to spreadsheet, we have got this. Okay, so in this hello world, here is the code. So let's copy this. Okay, and let's paste here. All set. And the importing part of this, we have already copied it. So in previous video, we just pasted that. Done. And now guys, let's begin over here. So yep, over here first row, we want to set the Excel data. So as I can show you an example over here. So this row, okay, I want to set the default values and then loop all the data over here. Okay, so first row we will set that. So in the A column, one row, I want to set the ID, and then according to your requirement, full name, email, phone, and course. So this will be the E1, D1, C1, and B1. Done. So these fields are nothing but my just column names what I have in my DB. Done. And now guys, we are going to start with the for loop. I mean for each loop, where we will take the query, executed query run as $row. So with this help of $row, we are going to print the values. So yep. So first step. So now guys, let's copy one example from here. And now inside this A1 column, I want, and this at this one, we have to paste 2, right? For entering to the second row. Okay. So enter that second row, we will concatenate it. Let's use dot and $row count. And this row count, we are going to start from 2, because first row is, it will take this, then we are going to start with the row 2, and after that it will just count. And let's increment this using plus plus. Okay, so A 2, it is starting, and then it will continue on, and at this place you are going to take your $row data. Let's make this as data because we are getting confused with this row count and this data. So let's keep as data only. Data of the first row will be ID. So let's copy and paste. Next will be full name. So these fields are nothing but the table column field name, F name, full name, email, phone, and course. So same spelling we have to give. Okay, email, phone, and course. And now guys, over here, change the B, C, D, and E. All set. So now let's give it the if condition. If the extension is double equal to XLSX. So which extension is this? Your file extension. So which means this file name, file extension name is double equal to this extension. Then you're going to write the code over here. So let's take this and paste here. Done. And from here, I want to give the file name. So let's tell final underscore file name is equal to $file name. I want to concatenate and insert single quotes. Let's give the file extension. Done. So this was for one XLSX. Okay. I want the CSV also and the XLS value also. So you can just copy and paste, remove this and paste for the CSV. Done. So if you want to get from the documentation, you can just go to this read and write file to option, and from there you can find out. Okay. So you can just move on below and see all that. Here this is for reader and here is for write. Okay, so that option we are getting it. So let me just copy this and use else if. Okay, XLS, and here we remove this also. So this is imported at the top, done. And next was for CSV. So let's copy this and paste here for CSV and paste that file name. All set. So this file name, from where are you getting? Dollar file name. Let's create it at the top itself. Dollar file name is equal to student hyphen sheet. That's it. If you want to concatenate timing and all, you can just concatenate and get the data. So I just want that file name, and then after this, guys, let's see what happens over here. So you just need to call the dollar final file name. So why final file name? We are taking all the concatenating and storing over here, right? And that final file name, we are going to save it. So now let me just open this, and here if you directly move on with this, you're going to download the data in your folder itself. Let me just show you. Refresh, and here I move with the CSV export. Okay, it's loaded and it's went stopped there. Yep, you can see here CSV file has come, right? But concatenation has been missed. Why? Let us check out. Okay, we did not add over here, so let's add that dot. So whatever the file comes with the .csv extension. Done. So let me just delete this, and let's get back. And once again, we will try to export. So export, done. And here you find that XLS file. All set, guys. Now let's just delete. And now we don't want to here save the file inside the folder. I want to download this file. Okay. So for that case, guys, you're just going to type few code in a header function. So let's type header function, and the content hyphen type colon. Here your code comes, and the second one also we are going to take content called disposition. So inside this, what code comes? Let me just paste that. So here is the code, guys, and I have pasted here one line, and in second, content disposition, where attachment and the file name we have to call. So inside this file name, we'll be calling the code for URL encode and get the file name. Okay. So inside single quotes, let's with double quotes, I want to get the URL encode function, and inside this URL encode, you're going to take the file name. Let's take that. Here you paste your file name. So let me just cover up the spaces not required. Let's save. And now, guys, let's try to execute this once again. So yep, refresh. Now let's open with CSV export, and it's got downloaded. Perfect. So I'm going to open this file, and here we see, okay, so there is no data. Let's get back. Oops, we have saving this, so it should not save, right? Let me just keep for the reference this one. We have to get this output, so we have to download, right? So for that case, guys, you're going to remove this and save in a php :/ output. That's it. So let me just delete this, we don't require over here. Done. Oops, we have missed with this. So let's type CSV. So make sure you're typing this. Done. And now let's try to export again. Here we go. Let's open this. Okay. Yes. Perfect. So you can see, guys, with the ID we have got all the data over here. So guys, we have successfully done with the export Excel data in PHP. So you can download with your XLS. Done. So here is the extension, and if you want to for this also, you can just download, and here you find that extension. So guys, in this video that's it, and thank you for watching this video. Let's continue in next video with the new topic of this Excel data, where we want to update these records. Okay, so if already exists this record, please don't insert, while if it is existing or if you want to update, so in that case we are going to check. So guys, in this video that's it. Thank you once again. Please subscribe, like and share.